Hey guys, it's George and Kat over here, and a little bit different setting. We're here at a baseball game. You see back here, big, perfect game tournament this weekend. So,
Woohoo!
but we wanted to give you a quick update. So we have started a blog, just George and Kat. Apart from the ministry, just YouTube. Actually, a friend of ours reached out. He's an expert in marketing and podcasting. He works with big clients, and he's like, you know what, George, you guys. Every time I talk to you, you guys give me advice. He's a young man. He's in his 20s, recently married, having a baby, and he's like, guys and girls need the advice you guys have. He's like, you guys should just put it on there. I know when it comes to Your Story's Not Done, or when, back in the day, Revolution TV, it was more canned, it was more about ministry. This is just letting the Lord
Life.
speak about life. And so we're going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek with our life. Like today, we're really proud. We're at this over here. Look, Cat, be my little model over here. You know, we're we're at the sophomore world championship. Really proud of our oldest
Woohoo!
son Victor. He's on the team, and kind of made a
Fort
national team
Myers
in Fort Myers this weekend, and
Championship tourney weekend.
and actually, I'll be here with Victor next week because he's going to be part of the underclassmen world championship with a team that's a little older. Victor's a big kid if you haven't seen him lately, but the whole point is that we are going to open up our life a little bit and just use it to share what the Lord's taught us, to learn,
A
because
little scary.
we're definitely still growing as we're sweating here. You know what? We learned a lesson today.
So real.
Bring shaded tents. There's no shade in this place.
Just find the
No
shade.
shade. Yeah, and bring chairs because then you can at least find the shade. The shade, but we didn't. So, but but
So
honestly,
real.
honestly, it's going to be a daily vlog, and Kat has always been really good about when God puts something on her heart. She shares a video. She shares a now word. This is going to be a place where we could share a now word, where we could share, just good old fashioned advice. We're in our 40s, and there's a lot of young people that we have been able and been a chance to work with. And actually, last night, I was just reminded of that. I ran into one of our account managers at one of my old gigs, and the young man, he's thriving. He came up and gave me a huge report. He's like a director now for a big company. He's got a Ben and Jerry's in Jacksonville. So if you see any Ben and Jerry's in Jacksonville, you need to go there and
Hey.
buy a bunch of ice cream with him and his wife. And
Some
and
chunky
he's
monkey.
recently married. He's just killing life. He's working, doing God's work. And when you hear that encouragement, you're like, you know what? Let's share the message. Let's sow into people's lives. We've had so many mentors that have shared into our life, and so let's. Many of you that know me know I'm a very private person. So this is something that I need y'all to pray for me, and Kat could tell you that, right?
Yeah, well, we're definitely stepping out of our comfort zone, but I think we need to see people live and fail, even, right? Because it just amplifies God's grace, and it gives Him all the glory for who He is, because He hasn't called us to be perfect. That is
Ain't
faux
that the
show.
truth?
And I know that ministry can change. The definition can change from season to season. And right now, the Lord really has us like dialed into our kids and their friends. And how much this generation needs moms and pops just to affirm them. I mean, somebody just to see them, make eye contact with them, right? That makes a world of difference. So bloom where you're planted, and yeah, just be up for the adventure. I think like my personal mission in life. This is my like mantra. I want to leave it all out on the field for Jesus at the end of my life, and that may mean that this chapter is going to look and feel a little bit different. It may mean stretching, getting me out of my comfort zone, but I'm like, I'm here for it. I love challenges. I love doing it with my people,
Amen.
my dudes. So yeah, y'all hang in there with us. Subscribe. Don't be too like critical, because we are legit real people, and we love Jesus, but sometimes we cuss. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Hopefully none of that'll be
Honest.
on. That's middle of the night, stubbing your toe type of stuff. Yeah, that's. Let me reverse the angle over here. You can see Victor in the background. I'm not going to start. I'm over here getting ready, getting dialed in. Big old kid. So, guys, like I said, it's just an intro. We're going to be posting. Sometimes it'll be Cat by ourselves. Sometimes it'll be me by ourselves. Sometimes we'll be together. Sometimes it'll be behind the scenes where, this kind of adventure. But again, guys, we love you guys. We're excited about what God's doing in your life. And we know God has a big plan for you, right? And we know that the hope of this world is Jesus, and He's the answer to everything. So, guys, put your trust in Jesus. If you know Him, get to know Him better. If you don't, get to know Him. We love you. We'll see you guys next time.